Hello, Ambassador Gemini. Welcome now to Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Cloudy, sentimental, probably a little touchy for the Geminis. The moon will be in two signs today. We're coming on a light cast weekend. This is the most powerful weekend, really, of the month for you to set your intentions out there in reality for how you want to relate. For those of you trying to light cast a new relationship, this was the powerful weekend to tell the universe, hey, I want this kind of guy or this kind of girl, or this kind of relationship with my boss, or this kind of relationship with myself. It's relationships everywhere. We have a state of awareness that does nothing but monitor our relations. It's really our balance consciousness. That's what it is. It's Libra. How well can you stay balanced with you and someone else? How well can you balance this and that in your life? How do you relate to anything, including your little puppy dog? So over the weekend, the universe is saying, well, how do you want to change your relations? And then yesterday, Sunday, Uranus tripped us up a little bit. We had breakdown vibration yesterday, where the universe is like, oh, you want happiness? Well, blanc, did you realize that this part of your character keeps you from that? Oh, no. Uranus trips us and shows us that, hey, you left something here on the floor. You tripped over your racetrack. You tripped over your habit of lying in relationships, and you're wondering why. You know, you got caught in the lie. Uh-oh, relationship broke down. Uh-oh, maybe it's your lying that's in the way of the relationships. Whatever it is and whatever you tripped over today, I do think you'll get some clarity on what hang-ups you have that prevent you from relating to things and people and dogs and everything else the way you want to. Now, as the day progresses, I think you get a lot more sensitive. The moon moves into Capricorn, so you become emotionally reflective of your boundaries. So if you've got a door left open somewhere that hasn't been locked, you might find yourself kind of hyper-aware, maybe some anxiety going on, some worry, that sort of thing. It has to do with where you draw your lines. Maybe you're worried someone will go too far. Maybe you're amped up and you want to get close to someone. Maybe you get frustrated that you don't have intimacy and you want intimacy. But with the moon crossing Pluto, whatever emotions come up the second half of the day, those emotions are there to say, hey, do these serve you or not? It is those emotions that may be actually in the way. And when the moon crosses Pluto, it's an invitation from the universe to get you out of your own way. Say, you know, these emotions, are they serving me or not serving me? They come up all the time. They're a sign of something that needs to change if they're not happy emotions. And perhaps we need to let these emotions go so we can see our truth. So you'll be invited to let it go and let it flow. And it centers around a boundary where it should be moved or it should be supported. And it's Monday. We've got Julie Zipper live today. She's helping us change our perceptions on reality. That's where she's helping us. And she's using meditation to get us there. So maybe it's your perception of the boundary that's the problem, not the fact that someone has crossed it. Maybe it isn't that big of a boundary after all. And maybe you're getting emotional because you think it's a big boundary, but when you really think about it, it's not the boundary you thought it was. It's the boundary your mom told you should be there, but really you're fine with it. You're just getting emotional because of all that. So you can change your perception of where your emotions and boundaries are, and Julie can help you change them in this great Sagittarius episode. Okay, Gemini, that's all I have for today. But tomorrow, something about your heart chakra is going to change. Until then, live, love, be. So